All right, 8th graders, so I'm going to do your little experiment today to test and see if the iron pipes and the fertilizer from our little scenario in class could actually cause rust to form in the People's Water of Westfield. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and measure out my ingredients. I'm going to put my weight boat on my scale and I'm going to zero it out so we're not considering the mass of the weight boat and we're just considering the mass of the iron. And I'm going to measure out 0.5 grams of iron. So this is just pure iron. Its formula is strictly Fe. There we go. So there's 0.5 grams right there. Again, you guys can see what it looks like. This should look familiar to you guys as you guys did an observation on it, and I believe 1.6. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my little beaker here. So there's our iron pipe material. I'm going to throw my weight book back on. I'm going to re-zero it just to make sure nothing tweaked the mass of that. And I'm going to add 1.1 grams of sodium nitrate, which is what we would find in our fertilizer. Perfect. All right, so again, you guys have seen this fertilizer as well. Kind of just looks like salt. But it is most certainly not salt. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my iron as well. So if you guys look at what I have right now, you guys notice I just have 2 solids in there. They're not really forming anything at all. You guys notice there's no visible reaction taking place. A lot of reactions, especially with 2 solids, won't do anything unless their little atoms are separated. And sometimes when we add water, with different substances, we're able to separate our atoms into what we call ions, and then those ions are easier to react and rearrange themselves. So there might be a little reaction going on here, but not enough for us to see. You guys observed this in lesson 2.1 and 2.2 when you guys saw the little baggie with the calcium chloride and the baking soda, and we added the phenol red, and you guys got to see how the baggie puffed up, stuff like that. But when we just had the 2 dry ingredients in there, nothing happened, okay? We had to add some kind of liquid to break our atoms or our ions up. So with that being said, we also know that we're looking at a water system. So obviously water is part of the equation in that system in Westfield as well. So we're gonna need to add water here. So I have 20 milliliters of warm water. As you guys know by now, warm water has more kinetic energy. Therefore, the molecules in the water move faster. Therefore, our reaction might occur a little bit faster, but let's keep in mind that it takes a while for rust to form. So you guys aren't gonna see immediate results to this right away. But what you guys will see is when I added the water, the sodium nitrate has dissolved, and now all we really have is just the iron sitting there in the bottom. Okay, the sodium nitrate is now dissolved in that. Let me see if I can get you guys a better view. Okay. So it just looks like clear water with some iron filings at the bottom. But as you guys know and you saw, there is sodium nitrate now dissolved in that water. So we're going to let this sit for 24 hours and then we'll come back and take a look at it tomorrow. Hope you guys are having a good day. Bye.